Hey guys, Game Ross here. Welcome to another of my budget build guide. And today we're gonna talk about another Cyclone build of mine. This one is a crit type staff using this pillar of the Cage God staff. And to me, uh, this staff is somehow acting like a pace breaker because it says here it will increase 16% physical weapon damage per 10 strength. So if you have lots of strength, it will give you lots of percentage increase on your physical weapon damage. So kind of like pace breaker. And that's why this is one of the weapon that pops into my head when I saw this new version of Cyclone. And yeah, this stuff also increase your attack speed per 10 dexterity. Increase your area of effect per 20 intelligence. And another unique item that I'm using here is Abyssus helmet, which will give you more physical damage to attacks. And since I'm a crit type, this is a really good one because it will give you tons of critical multiplier, and also make sure that you'll get the least physical damage taken. And another unique item that I'm using is this Iris Truth Jade Amulet that grants you level 22 precision, which what you're really going to need because this one gives you additional accuracy and increased critical chance. So you're gonna really want to have this amulet because it also gives you more physical damage to attacks, more critical multiplier, and also physical attack damage leech as life. So it's also a must-have for this build. For my rares, if you can see, every rare item that I have strength in it because that's what you're going to need to increase your damage. And I want to mention this ring. It has physical attack damage leech as life, so you don't have to worry about your mana. And for my flask, I'm using granite flask, sulfur, diamond flask, and quicksilver flask. And I want to mention this unique item that I used when I was leveling. And for my gem setup, of course I'm using Cyclone, concentrated effect, brutality, 45, and melee physical damage. Now if you want more AoE on your Cyclone, you can use this pulverize and switch it with the concentrated effect. Don't mind losing some DPS because this pulverize have less attack speed. So if you want more AoE, just use this support gem. And I want to mention this rage support gem. Right now I am doing 423 DPS, and if I switch it with this melee physical damage, my DPS just went way down because this rage support will only give you damage if you have at least 10 rage. And right now I don't have any rage stacks yet, so I tried comparing the DPS between this rage support gem and this melee physical damage while I have 50 stacks of rage, and the difference is it's not that much. It's like a couple of thousand DPS. But the good thing about this rage support gem is it says here that it will grant you 1 rage on melee hit, and since I'm using Crib of the Slaughter, which also grant 1 rage per hit, so basically you're gaining 2 stacks of rage per hit. So if you use this rage support gem, you will reach that maximum stacks of rage in no time. And another good thing about this gem is if you're using Berserk, because it says here this Berserk will lose 5 rage per second if you use it. So if you use this rage support, this rage buff will last longer as you're gaining 2 rage per hit. On my staff, I have Ball Ancestral War Chief with multiple totems, brutality, and concentrated effect. Also, it has a Berserk. And on my helmet, I have Flesh and Stone, Blood and Sand, Ball Haste with increased duration. And on my gloves, I'm using Summon Holy Relic, which is totally optional. I just like the life regeneration that it gives. And Summon Lightning Golem with cast when damage taken, so I don't have to keep summoning them. And Leap Slam. And on my boots, I have Herald of Purity, War Banner, and Punishment. If you don't mind casting the Punishment curse on the enemy, then this gem setup is what you need. But if you're feeling lazy casting the curse, you can obviously just use this Blasphemy support. But you can see you don't have enough mana for it, so you're gonna have to sacrifice some of your aura. And in my case, I sacrificed War Banner and Flesh and Stone, so I will be able to cast this Punishment. It's an aura. For my Ascendancy, as you can see, I'm a Berserker and I'm using Aspect Carnage for more damage, Brave the Slaughter for gaining Rage per hit, and Rite of Ruin for tripling the effect of Rage, and Flawless Savagery for increased critical chance and more physical damage to attacks you dealt critical strike recently, and more crit multiplier. For my skill tree, I started here in this strength nodes here, and then went straight to this Resolute technique, so I don't have to worry about my accuracy. But when I started using the precision skill, I respected this and started getting all this crit nodes for the staff, more crit nodes for this stuff here, crit nodes here, more crit nodes here. Just get lots of life, and also get this utmost nodes for more strength and 8% increased strength. For the jewels, you're gonna want to have lots of multiplier, like this one. I'm actually using 3 jewels right now, and you can definitely get much better jewel than what I'm using. But since this is a budget build, this is the only good jewel that I can afford without spending lots of currency. This jewel and this one actually cost me 1 alchemy each. This cost me 1 chaos, but to me this is good enough for me, because as you can see right now, I'm doing 423k DPS, and if I remove it, I kind of lost like 25k DPS. So this is good enough for me. But again, you can definitely get much better jewel than this. And so that's all I can say about this build. Thank you for watching. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on my next video.